for themselves. They want to be able to burst the glue down with the carry. That's very easy to do. Carry plus Lunox, oh, that's super easy to do.
It's like double shredding. You have the paper shredder of the physical damage department, and you have the paper shredder for the magic damage department. This is a very interesting choice coming up from Incendio Supremacy, and don't forget, this is another Clash composition, another big Omega team fight composition. I want to use the Fatal Links to engage, but it's going to be a Beatrix going in for the side of Falcon, and that lane once again. Looking at Incendio, any form of hard CCs.
Oh my god, they're looking, I mean, Guac's still a flex pick right here. Go to the silent, Guac can go either EXP lane to go against the glue. I think he would do okay actually, especially considering how much burst damage he has with the combo to kill the small babies for the glue. The glue babies.
The glue babies.
The glue babies.
No children are harmed in the making of this production, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, you know, for the jungler now, right? It has to be the jungler. TNZ is gonna be, I don't know here. Do you want to go for more utility? Do you want to bank on the fact that Lunox and Carry needs to get to the power spikes to deal damage and go for just something like a utility to set that up, like the Fredrin, or you want to double down, go for some more damage in the Leo board? That's what they do.
Yep, so it's exactly what I mentioned in the previous day, right? Like, if you want to go and use this Leomord as your jungler, it's basically more like a janitor. You want to use him to sweep people up. Remember, you already have the shredding coming off of the carry, you have the shredding coming off of Lunox, but what happens if you don't land the kill? And that's where the Leomord can come into play. But something that this Leomord also have to be careful about is the Franco. The point and click stun is in the hands of Falcon this time round.
I'm wondering, how did Incendio grow so much in this M4, right? I mean, they understand every single strategy. Look at this composition they have. It looks scary. The Atlas comes in into the Leomord's ultimate, into the Grok. I mean, this is looking deadly just with those three alone, let alone you have Lunox who can shred every single possible. Lane jumps in, right? Probably within like 1 or 2 seconds, Lean's gone. Have to fly away, have to pop the Tempest Blade, the ultimate just to get away. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for the next match.
Assassin Dave caught Ngoni right there. We missed that dude. But we can't wait, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to game number 3. Falcon going up against Incendio. It is 1-1 for now.
1-1 got banned though.
Oh.
Yeah, no, anyways. Here, Naomi again. Okay, if he does what he did to Blacklist again, then okay, I don't know what to say anymore if he actually does that, pulls that off. But here, Naomi's already going to get punished early on, Dave.
Oh, Naomi's getting shredded. Like, this is exactly what we're looking at, right? The paper shredders of the side of Incendio Supremacy is looking to shred the wings of Falcon. We're not clipping anymore. We're just literally pulling the feathers apart.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Naomi, see, this tank, Franco get absolutely countered by Atlas, because Franco can't really check push except for using the hook. He's really not that tanky to front line. Their composition for the side of Falcon, they're looking to pick things off, where Incendio looking for Wongo Hongo. Speaking of picking things off, here's Alien getting hooked by Naomi. Beautiful, beautiful hook there from Naomi to make sure that one happened. And that will burn the flicker from this Atlas.
Hey, you know what's interesting? The glue actually went for sprint here. Yeah, that's a very interesting battle. Naomi, there we go, one more time.
No miss gaming from Naomi. This guy's scary, my goodness. And Incendio now will move back into the Lethal Wonder.
Okay, Naomi is actually cracked. Like, he's so good at Franco. He only missed one hook right now. Oh, okay, that hit the minion, right? Okay, let's get back to business here. The fun fact is, Incendio don't even have a backline, dude. Rose is going to be diving. Sunshine's going to be in the middle of the team fight. He's not going to be all the way in the back, too. So it's going to be very hard for Falcon, and especially for Ken, to pinpoint on who to target down, right? Yeah. Because, sure, you want to go for Sunshine, but Rose is there to peel with damage that can melt you down, with burst damage. And if you go on Rosa, Brilliance gets out, sustain.
Yeah, and also, don't forget that this Leomord played by TNZ is their trump card that won them the progression to today's matches, right? Yesterday, when they pick out the Leomord plus his T's, I had my doubts, but now looking at it, right, they're looking pretty good. It seems like they're giving up the first turtle, though. Team Falcon will be taking it for free, but not so fast. Apex 47 looking to find something done, but Naomi will strike first. The hook into the ultimate will go to first blood for Falcon Esports.
Skin buff, man.
Yeah.
You're thinking what I'm thinking? Skin buff right there, but hold on, yellow flash.
Here we go, yellow flash will be burned down by Incendio. It's a 1-to-1 trade across the map.
Another day, another first blood for Falcon, but another trade for Incendio, and they're looking to invade already.
Oh, here we go. Ultimate comes down from TNZ here, finding some damage, pushing Ken away. He's trying to steal this red buff right here. 2-on-2 into the jungle. The territorial control might not be to their favor here. Comes the real-world manipulation. We'll find a zone edge onto Incendio. TNZ will have to back away, knowing they're 4, but they're not backing away. And the result is devastating, as Ling, played by Ken, will take another kill from team side of Incendio.
But TNZ actually stole the orange buff there. Ken did not get it. Apex 47 now.
Naomi coming down, being locked down, suppressed into the ground. Incendio will have to fly away with a skill 2, but it cannot be fast enough. The damage is already ready as he'll be taken down. Whoa, Sunshine with a beautiful damage there will take Ken for the trade.
Electro Flash OP, healing in the last moment. Ken got overconfident over there, but Merkel, you mentioned it, that the lack of the orange buff just hurts Ken a little bit too much.
Yeah, but here, oh my god. Again,
One more hook.
Don't miss Naomi.
He's missed 1 hook this game, right? Well, 2. Well, if you count the minion, then he hasn't missed the minion.
We need a counter
We
somewhere
got
on
a
the
counter,
screen.
yeah, somewhere. Naomi with the hooks, but yeah, at this point, I really still feel that Incendio Supremacy, they're completely fine. They're losing in terms of kills, but it's fine because, hey, guess what? Their carries are late stage. Sunshine here, you could already see with that Electro Flash, like you mentioned, he's very hard to catch. And with that additional kill, he's going to get that power spike a bit faster. And for Rosa, that's 1 kill and 1 assist. 400 gold lead for Incendio. As long as Incendio stay here, even if they're down 2,000 gold, they're still in the comfort zone.
I think for the side of Ken,
Here we go.
hold on.
The Fatal Link connects, and it's going to be Naomi taking down first. Incendio strike into the heart of Falcon. Now Yellow Flash coming in, finding the split on TNZ, who'll be taken low and almost taken down. It's going to be dropped. Yes, he will. A beautiful ultimate from Ken will make sure that one happens. Meanwhile, to the back line is a Justin find himself isolated in the island, who will be traded off. It's 1-2, and Team Falcon takes the fight.
Technically 1 for 3, right? Naomi was caught right before the team fight. So
1 for 3.
Incendio again pushing their lead with a quote-unquote late game composition. Falcon, if they don't get out of this, if they don't form, you know, some sort of just a fight that goes well for them, Incendio are just gonna outscale them, take the game slow and take turrets.
You know what? I feel like Falcon what needs to do right now is go Naomi catch. We go in after Naomi catch. That's how Incendio, Falcon wants to play. But Incendio though, who do you catch is also another problem. You catch the Leomord, that's a free gap closer for the Leomord. If you catch Apex 47, that's a free gap closer for Apex 47 as well. Rosa is proven, but hold on.
Oh, here comes the mass. It's barely missed, and now it's going to be Apex 47 in the midst of everything, taking a lot of damage, taking down very low, and he will be taken out by this Yellow Flash, who is in between the ultimates of the entire side of Incendio. It's a 1-1 trade so far, and Incendio makes a comeback, and now making a move to the turtle.
Roamer for XP, not a good trade for Falcon, but they are actually going to be able to pick off a turret up top. That is going to enable them to get some more pressure down for the turtle, and it doesn't seem like Incendio wants to even force it. No engage, no initiation from Apex 47. They're going to back off.
Incendio Supremacy has way too much damage than Falcon could handle right now. Looking at the items, it's going to be a Lunox. Look at that. It's going to be a clock right off the bat. You know this Lunox is going to hurt like a truck all the way to the back end game. Justin, on the other hand, went for the Ice Queen 1. Standard builds all throughout thus far.
Here we go. Look at TNZ there. Just use a skill 1 plus retro. He used retro. Yes, he retro to get the gold crab. That gold crab is really good, actually. Give you a lot of farm in the early game. The skills really fast. And let's take a look on the bottom side. Incendio, this is 2-on-2, but in the mid lane, though. In the mid lane, it's 3 versus 2, and then here we go on the bottom side. Rosa strikes for Naomi taking low, but here comes the roll manipulation. They find the kill onto Naomi, but at what cost?
Apex.
And now it's Falcon fighting back. Apex jumping to the back line. Now they're connecting to the ultimate. The flicker to Fatal Link. It's devastation to the side of Falcon. Incendio take the entirety of this team fight. They're rampaging through game 3.
Justin got walled, bro. Oh my goodness, Incendio are absolutely ruthless, knowing exactly that Rosa, he flickered it, well, he used his ultimate and flickered out just to bait Falcon's resources, and that that actually helped Incendio Supremacy. Apex 47 came out of nowhere with that conceal, capitalizing on the fact that the resources have been burnt out earlier, and Falcon now are being read out like a book.
Another statistics right out the book as well. Sunshine is #1 in terms of total turrets destroyed. Sunshine but I feel like the stats lie because I personally hate stats. It's always against me for some weird reason. Sunshine, on the other hand, is doing quite a good KDA as well.
And for those who are wondering, that sheesh actually come from the desk, didn't come from the game. It wasn't the emote. It was the emote from the desk. And let's take a look. Carry is already scaling up really fast. This guy's 5-0 and 3. His power spike cannot come any sooner.
Well, you know, again, they are late. Well, they need to wait for their power spikes, but at this point, they have their power spikes. It's Falcon. We're so far behind, and they're forcing something out.
The flicker and ultimate coming in. TNZ is a target, but there's no follow-up, and now they have to back away. A weird questionable play coming from Falcon here. The ultimate comes down from Justin. Robo manipulation is not enough, but Apex with max play. The fatal link yet again, finding two. Entire Incendio diving in and finally coming to Naomi. Now they're backing away onto the Lord. Once again, Incendio take this fight.
Everything that could have went wrong for Falcon went wrong. Your hook landed on a Grog that activated first skill. You walked into a choke point right into Apex 47's fatal links. Doesn't even need to burn the flicker. It's just gone from bad to worse for the side of Falcon.
And now it might be even worse again because look at this. Ken is going to be walking down.
And
just to beat.
Can he get away? Oh, have to pop the ultimate just to stay alive. Now Rosa might find himself in a rock and hard place. Will have to pop the flicker just to get away. Meanwhile, to buy room for the entire side of Incendio to get the Lord. At what cost, though? A little bit of misstep will cost him his life. And sure enough, Rosa will be taken down by the side of Falcon. The hook will not miss. Oh, one more time, X47 with the fiddle link. This time not going to connect. And now, Yellow Flash finding the split onto Apex 47. Will have to walk away for now. Yellow Flash still zoning the entire side Incendio away, though. Naomi finding a chance for the hook. It won't connect, and Falcon fights back.
That's insane.
They need to fight back right now. The Lord's actually looking a little bit
Oh!
his goal. He came in, and it takes what they deserve.
What a fight right there from TNZ. What a steal, actually. This guy, I think he stole a lore last game, too.
It's so back and forth. TNZ stole a turtle last game. Now it's a Lord, so he's scaling too. Zipix finally getting to those item power spikes. There you go. The Malefic Roar is done. But look at the carry. Corrosion Scythe, Golden Staff, and even the Wind of Nature. How are Falcon going to be able to deal with the carry now with that Wind of Nature done?
Not only just that, TNZ performing like this is just gonna allow them to win this game number 3. Hippity hoppity, your property is my property. That's what Incendio literally said. I take your turtle, I take your Lord.
But thanks for that team fight, though, from Falcon's side, they're able to equalize the gold differential, right? I mean, like, yes, the lore got stolen by Incendio, but Falcon's not that much behind on gold. It's actually barely about 2,000 gold ahead. I mean, 2,000 gold behind for the side of Falcon. This is 10 minutes into the game. That's barely anything.
You forget the fact that Incendio shouldn't have the gold lead though, right? They are the late game comp. It should be Falcon who have the gold lead. So the fact that Incendio still have that gold lead after losing in that fight, and the fact that TNZ was able to steal in a 1v4 is just absolutely, well, abysmal for Falcon. Falcon right now, at this point, what do they even need to go for? Personally for me, they need to wait for a mistake from Incendio Supremacy. They need to punish, but again, you can't just rely on Incendio making a mistake. Oh my God.
Alien going for the wild charge. Knowing that Ling was out of the energy. That was close. That was really close to that.
I literally cracked up. I was like, oh, that's actually could be a play. And then Alien just missed that wall charge. But I mean, it's all fun and games for now. But Incendio Apex 47, that's the real game.
Going for the yellow flash. And here comes the entire set of Falcon diving in. Damage is ready. Monster kill goes to the marksman. Sunshine's popping off. And now it's Ken looking to jump in the team fight. A beautiful flicker. The ultimate from Naomi will find TNZ. As he will be taken down. Apex 47 takes but Sunshine's popping off. Look at his damage. 1, 2, 3 auto attack. And there's everybody going down. It's a 1-2 trade. Incendio fights back yet again.
I feel like Falcon, right? I think,
wall charge. Connecting to Rosa into the back line. Devastation, disaster for Falcon. It's a 0-4 trade. Incendio is disintegrating their opposition.
Chase, we don't get to talk. It's all the play-by-play here. They're going from plays across the map, and even here, it's Ken looking for something. It might be another play. Dave.
Here we go, Ken.
Nah.
Flying with fast and getting. But damage! Happy pop the 10 bits of blade. Ken barely gets away.
I like how you said nah, and then it's like Sunshine, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, it's like Ken, needs to use the ultimate just to get out, just to have the iframes. That's the amount of damage Sunshine is doing right now. And Incendio looking to perform on form, but I have to just gotta say, right, Falcon, right now, I feel like they're fighting two battles. And especially in a game like this, where Incendio have this late game composition, it came super early. Falcon needs every hand on deck.
Well, you know, it comes down to, again, Falcon not knowing who to target in this team fight. If they go for Sunshine, Rosa's free hitting. If they go for Rosa, then everyone else is free hitting. And they, on top of that, they have so much CC to actually negate that dime. They also can burst the frontliners from Falcon. So, again, Falcon, at this point, they really need to find some isolation. That's the only way they get the dub, right? Without relying on Incendio's mistakes in the team fights. They need to split this team out, and they need to catch them one-on-one with Naomi on that Franco. Incendio, the way they play, I don't think they're going to give that over.
I feel like this is a replay back in the group stages, right? I feel like, remember, I think it's one of the first few games of the day, right, in the group stage. Incendio and Falcon fighting for the spot of being that dark horse. TNZ on that Leomord is that devil horse that Falcon cannot hold on. Right here, right now. They're going to go into the fight.
Lorby taking down, eports for the engage. Legendary goes to Sunshine. This guy's destroying the game with a flicker hook. Flicker ultimate come Naomi will take down TNZ yet again, but at what cost? Now it's Rosa fighting back, finding kill number 1. He will find kill number 2 with the help of the team. Incendio, 2 to 3 trade, and they got a Lord come into the base.
Newsflash, ladies and gentlemen. Wind of Nature doesn't work against Lunox.
Exactly, and even against the true damage from carry, right? So that's the thing, that Wind of Nature, the only reason he got the Wind of Nature is for TNZ and Alien, but Sunshine can just negate that. Lunox can just burst you down. And at this point, look at that Golden Staff again, right? Golden Staff and now DHS. He already got the Corrosion. He already got the Golden Staff. And now with the DHS, does even more damage. And Glue, it doesn't really matter what defensive items you have now. You might as well just go for Immortality because you are not going to survive for long.
I mean, no one's going to survive against this carry. This guy's 0 dash 10 kills.
Oh, man.
Can we already predict the MVP of this game if they win?
It's 0-4? I don't know, man. I wonder who it is.
I wonder who it is. I've got no idea. Now the Lord will march in at the bottom side. It is going to be a Falcon defense for now, but like I said, Falcon needs to find a way to stem that pain. What can Falcon do, Marco?
Well, at this point, again, there's not really much they can do. They can go for some picks. They can try to isolate Incendio, but the way Incendio is playing is they're not even giving Falcon a chance to open up the map at all. Incendio, they have so many heroes that can go well up against the Franco, right? Falcon picked up the Franco here, but Alien can actually just negate that just by just standing in front and popping up the power of nature. We also have that Atlas with the perfect match. There's so much for Incendio, and to dodge away and to just negate that hook and the pick potential from Falcon. You can see Ken relying on a lot of damage items, got the BOD instead of a defensive item, but against Sunshine, Wind of Nature, instantly. Nothing, there's no burst that can really get to Sunshine.
At this point, I think the only chance for Falcon to come back is Franco land a flicker ultimate onto the carry, right? I mean, if they don't get carry, it's GGWPs. Look at the goal, look at the damage dealt. This Lunox's carry is popping off the entire game left and right. I mean, maybe if you kill carry and he slowly move on to Lunox, there's a chance, but to your point, Miracle, there's so much damage point, there's so many late game carry at this point from Incendio. It's like you're just really awkward position right now.
Yeah, I mean, optimally, Falcon won against Sunshine first, right? But even if they go for Sunshine, TNZ, look at his items, look at how tanky he is. He's definitely not going to be standing by there as his gold laner gets completely dove on. They also have Alien with that ultimate to cover up, to peel. It's so easy to negate all kinds of aggressive movements from Falcon here with Incendio's draft.
Oh, my eyes is on Rosa. Just take a look at the amount of items in terms of magic damage. That's a Holy Crystal already built in. The Genius Wand definitely going to the Divine Glaive. That's a ton of magic damage. That Falcon, I'm pretty sure they're too focused on the physical damage department. They're gonna get shredded by Rosa.
At this point, right, I think this is the reason I expected Falcon to go for something like the carry for the first pick. Sure, they have that Hereth pick, but they never pick it up in the first phase, so it's very easy for Incendio to punish that. And now it's a Hail Mary play. It's desperation for Falcon.
Here we go. Rosa with the flank onto the side. This time the ultimate is not going to be that successful. We have to back away for now. Look at Apex finding one with the ultimate. Naomi, beautiful hook one more time. Wow, charge into the back line. Alien, this is the entire side of Incendio diving. The side of Falcon. Everybody's taking down. Immortality being popped. and it seems like it's going to be Yellow Flash taking down first. But not so fast. 1-to-1 trade as Falcon will equalize.
That was a good execution by Falcon, but also a mistake from Rosa. This is what they need. They need to capitalize on every small mistake, but even with Rosa mispositioning like that, missing the combo, you're still able to get out. That's what the brilliance is there for, and look at the damage. Oh my God.
Rosa coming in one more time, just one skill two on Justin. That's 50% of your health. I mean, think about this guy diving onto Zipex. There's not too much you can do. Athena shield, yes, a little bit, but end of the day, like that's probably what, 2 to 3 more skill 2 and you're dead.
Yeah, and the thing is, for Rosa, he doesn't really need to kill these opponents off, right? As long as he does enough damage for Falcon, or the Falcon members to back off, that's all you want to do, because you already have Tianzi, the cleanup crew, like you mentioned, Jays. At this point, you can see Falcon, they're just really tunnel visioning onto the Lord, because this is all they can do. They can't pressure the side waves anymore, because in a 1v1 situation, they're not going to win. In a 2v1 situation, they might actually even lose.
I think Falcon really need to try to split. Use the fact that Ken is at link to try to fly from one map to another. Ken should not be really sticking to the main team fight, because they know on a 5v5, it's definitely in the favor of Incendio Supremacy, right? But right here, Incendio Supremacy, on the other hand, time's on their side. And even if they're on the same amount of gold, I still feel that Incendio's draft has more damage as compared to Falcon's draft.
Here we go. Oh, the engage comes in from Ken, looking for a little damage on Apex. Now, I 100% agree with that argument, right? If Ling's able to split push and then Falcon leveraging the opportunity, leveraging the macro pressure, and then force a team fight out of the Lord to bait a Grok away from the team fight, maybe that's what they needed to do. But now it seems like Kinden's eyes laser focused onto the Lord, and he's not going away to the side lane.
Uh-oh, they're looking for a fight. Here it is.
Throw manipulation into the hook, into the damage, and Apex will be taken down, but not before he lands the fatal lane, getting 3. His Zipex will be traded off, and Justin will follow shortly after. 1-2 trade. Incendio will take this fight, make it 3. As no one is getting away from this. Naomi getting taken down. Incendio taking the Lord and dominating this game.
Who needs a flicker when your enemy has a Franco?
No way that just happened, dude. Apex 47 knows he was going to be hooked. He popped the perfect match right before the hook, and when he got hooked, he got that perfect match down to stun Naomi, down to cancel out the bloody hunt, and that's why he was able to find the fatal links.
Look at Lunox finding so much damage on Ken. This is 2 versus 2, and they're destroying it. Now Yellow Flash will pop the ultimate, just stay alive. Meanwhile, at the same time, bottom high ground tower has already been shattered away. Incendio is finding wins all over the map.
That mechanical play, again, I need to highlight that, man. Apex 47 with the clutch. 1 second, or just a millisecond late on that perfect match, and that would have been horrible for Incendio. But instead, it became great. Perfect match time with the hook, canceling the bloody hunt, and now we're going to get a replay, all right? Let's take a look at this one more time. How did he manage to pull that off? Boom, the stun comes in, and there you go.
That's it.
No, actually, no.
What was that?
It's Tianzi's Phantom Steed. It's not even the perfect match. It's the Phantom Steed by Tianzi that displaced Naomi and canceled the bloody hunt.
But everyone is so clumped up. It allows Tianzi to do this so flawlessly, so fluidly. It's like, I don't know. It's like, you know, Naomi goes to fishing, expecting for some salmon, but he fished a shark instead, and the shark killed them all.
That's all I can say about this entire M4 so far is expectations has not been working to our favors, right? I mean, like, talent's expectations going to every series has been, like, proven over and over again challenged. I mean, this team that just popping out, Incendio, what has shown us today is the Incendio 2.0. It's a versatile team that can play any draft. Now with the Lord coming to the base, they're looking to win the game to get to the match point. Here we go.
Slow push going in. Alien using the wall to slow it all the way down. The Lord's getting baited all the way out of the side. Here comes the Leomore.
Leomore coming in for the commitment, looking for the damage. And Apex 47, can he find the engage? Grok finding the kill to the backline. Zipex taken down. It does not matter. They're going for the base. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Incendio match point.
Match point for another match here for Incendio Supremacy. And again, we got to talk about that. You guys mentioned Falcon, they could have, you know, tried to split push. In my opinion, I disagree. I feel like they just lost in the draft straight out, right? Even if they go for the split push, Ling has to be able to 1v1 his opponent in the lane that he's split pushing in. Against Alien on that Grok, you're not going to be